I'm not sorry for what you're about to witness.
I'm excited.
All right. This is Mega Man 3 for DOS. Oh, this is on the wrong cycles. Hey, do you want to get my thing set up again? I screwed up. Yeah.
All right. And for real this time, we are going to Lizstar with Mega Man 3, The Robots Are Revolting.
I did tell you I wasn't sorry. To specify what happened, DOS games run at specific cycles, and I had to set the computer to read a specific set of cycles so that this game would actually run at the correct speed. Otherwise, Mega Man 3 runs literally 2.5 times faster than it should. Because it bases how fast it runs on your computer speed, on your computer's clock speed. So, for example, if you were to run Mega Man DOS, if you were somehow to get it to run, they run at like 1,000,000 cycles. This runs at normal speeds at 1,444 cycles. Don't run this on a modern PC. Let's go ahead and play a video game. So I know a lot of people didn't even know Mega Man was on DOS. This is the sequel. There are 3 games on DOS. There's Mega Man 1 on DOS, Mega Man 3 on DOS, and Mega Man X on DOS. There is no Mega Man 2 on DOS. That would be silly. It is a Rosner Labs production made by Steven Rosner back in 1992. I am ready to go. Are you ready? Are you ready to have me? Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Press fire. We're gonna start off with Sharkman. What's everyone's favorite Mega Man part of Mega Man? Because mine is the swimming. I'm a huge fan of it. I especially love how Mega Man punches the water in front of him, like some kind of like futuristic propulsion system. He's creating a vacuum in front of him to suck him forward. That's just the kind of technology you get in the year 20XDX. Yeah, this is a little different than what you might remember in your Mega Man. I played this at GDQ semi-recently. However, I played it in the CGA format. So let me explain the differences. Because we're currently in EGA. The difference is colors. This can support, it's like 16 different colors at once. It's probably maybe more, like 32. I honestly do not know the exact number for EGA, but I do know for CGA, it can support 4. And I'm not going to go into the technical details, so all you nerds stop. But basically, in this game, you get 4 colors with CGA, black, white, magenta, and cyan. And they are very bright, and it is not enough colors to make a video game. But my God, did they try. I'm going to get this E-Tank here for safety. Because, hey, it's a marathon, and that's a thing that you do. We don't need music. That would be ridiculous. Mega Man is not known for its really good music. It's known for its silence. I'm just going to spend the rest of the run in complete and utter silence. I'm not doing that. So here's Sharkman. He's a good boy. He's a hoppity boy. He sure does love to hop. You get as close as you can to him and just mash because he has no iframes. You can only have a certain number of bullets on screen at a time, but you make the most of it. He is kind of kicking my butt today. You having fun there, Shark Man? My goodness. Thank you, 1980 cell phone. We're going to Waveman next. I currently have the world record in this game. I got it down even further after GDQ. I had the world record at GDQ. It was like an 1830. Now it's like a 1750. It is a really good time, and I've actually found a time save since, which I will be using in this run, but I do not expect that run to be beaten anytime soon. I think I'm basically done with my grind of this game. This game has taken enough of my life. I might go back to Mega Man 1 for DOS, because I do not learn my lesson. A lot of this game is about moving on cycles. Enemies shoot at the same cycles. Like, yeah, you have to meet a cycle every single time, especially for the turrets, which are an absolute nightmare, and they will definitely kick my butt. But at least because I have more than 4 colors, I can see them. That's nice. I'll actually be able to kind of survive properly. Oh, something important to note is that when you're playing on CJ, you have to increase the cycles. I increased them from 1444 to 1740, and that makes it about even, but not perfect. The leaderboard only allows EGA for this reason, because it's kind of hard to get them exact, and one is stronger than the other. This is Waveman. It is definitely not Airman. I have no idea who that is. Mega Man 2 does not exist. And there goes Waveman. Goodbye, Waveman. Hello, cell phone. So let's talk about the story of this video game. So this was made by one dude. His name is Steven Rosner. He is a good dude, and he made this game entirely by himself, except for slight art asset work by his brother. The first game he made entirely by himself, and it is not easy to make a game by yourself, especially not in 1992, especially not on DOS, because DOS is an awful, awful operating system for game creation. Especially for something like this, you did not see many like scrolling, especially like vertically and horizontally scrolling games on the DOS. That is not easy to do, and this game is actually extremely technically impressive to me. Because usually you get stuff that like is just simulator games, or like something, you know, kind of small and slow, or like Tetris. You do not get games like this. This climb is a huge situation with waiting and doing slight pauses to wait for the right cycles. That was a perfect climb. Very beautiful. Which probably means that this plant is here to screw up my day. Hey, he's not! Good stuff. That was actually in a rather quick Torchman stage. But yeah, he made this game by himself. He worked at Capcom for a time, and he was working on it to practice his DOS programming skills. And when he left on his own volition, he wasn't fired or anything. He left, and he sent a message back to his buddies. He was like, "Hey, so I made this game. Would y'all want to publish it?" And they said, "Yeah, sure." And I can only assume they didn't look at it, but that beautiful mess is Mega Man 1 for MS-DOS, and a star was born. It is a very faintly twinkling star, but it is a star nonetheless. And then he started working on different projects. He started making a game called Eco Man, I believe. And Eco Man was going to be kind of like Mega Man. You choose your own level. It's a run and gun, kind of run and jump and gun. How did that happen? Okay, sure, we'll allow it. It's okay, because it only puts me right there. Oh my god, what is up with my timing today? Okay, let's fix that. Give me a second. I will tell my story in a moment. Okay. Now that I'm done with dying, hopefully. He started working on a new game, Eco Man, pretty similar. It had swimming segments, and it had an environmental theme because it was all about evil robots polluting our world. And he sent it over to Capcom and was like, "Hey, y'all wanna publish this?" And they said, "Yeah, that looks good. Hey, are you the people who made Are you the person who made Mega Man 1 for DOS? Like this kind of plays like that. Why don't you just make that game again? Why don't you just do Mega Man again? Just turn it into Mega Man." And he's like, "Okay." So he did. And so not only did they, okay Mega Man 1 for DOS, they specifically asked for this. So for that, their sins will never be forgiven. Okay, so I very well might actually die here because I'm going to be as careful as I can be. Okay. That mosquito can knock you into the pit, and it is extremely rude. And I don't think I have enough lives to have it do that and me not get sent back to the very beginning. But what can you do? Here's Bitman, the only robot master of this group that has not been remade for another Mega Man game. Very unfortunate. Thank you, Ringtone Santa. Next up is Blade Man, one of the more annoying stages in this game. It is the second swimming stage. Sharkman stage is actually pretty okay for the swimming stage. One thing to note is that the entirety of water is like low traction. It's like ice, but everywhere. Like terrible video game ice, but everywhere. And it is really not okay. It is extremely awful to control. But despite everything, despite, this game's obvious flaws, I do really love it, and it is a lot of fun to play, especially to speedrun. Casually, it might be kind of a nightmare. Especially because the entirety of it is like way too big with way too much maze-like qualities. But despite all that, I still really enjoy this game, if you can call it that. Yeah, this level, after we get out of here, is no longer water. We're on land for the rest of the time. This kills the frame rate and the bit rate usually. And the rest of it is a bunch of turret management. Okay, that was good. Next up is the nightmare room. Oh, not the nightmare room. This is not the nightmare room. Hey, I got through that in one try. This is the nightmare room. So if you watched my GDQ run, which you should, it was hilarious. This room sucks. And I apparently do not remember how to get through it without taking a buttload of damage. Holy moly! Okay, we're good. We're not actually good, but we're good. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm going to switch to Torchman's weapon. Don't you knock me down. Don't bring me down. You can go ahead and go away from it. That was an order. Go home, Hamilton. Anyway, let's go ahead and use that E-tank for safety here. It's for the best. We're coming up on the time save that I found. I was watching my GDQ run because I'm a vain jerk, and I noticed that there is a time save if I do like this. This skips an entire section, and it is way faster. So, definitely, someone needs to go beat my time. If anyone actually wants to run this time, I highly recommend it. To run this game, I highly recommend it. It is a lot of fun to speedrun. Hello, friend. You are weak to Bitman's weapon. Goodbye. Good stuff. I love this game. If you have any donations, the next level is a pretty good time for them, because it is another pretty simple dodge the turrets level.
I sure do. I have a $5 donation from Kia. Can we make Liz Murrah on GDQ stream? Liz is our favorite goblin and one of our favorite streamers.
Oh.
Go beat down those environmentalist robots.
Myrrh! There you go. I've had people requesting I do that a lot. It's a noise I make on stream, especially when I'm distressed. Which, you know, Myrrh! I am distressed because I'm playing a video game. That is probably not the best video game ever made. Got any more for me?
I sure do. I have a $20 donation from Xandra. They say, good evening, Mega Man. Best of luck with that one pesky mosquito, Liz. And thanks to everyone for their work during this lovely event. Let's keep playing wonderful games together.
Thank you, Xandra. So that bee right there is a bit of a nightmare. Every enemy in this game is weak to something. It's like weak to a specific weapon, and it will die in one hit to that weapon. I do not know what the bees are weak to, even though it would help probably to find out, because that would involve like playing the game to this level while not speedrunning it, and I don't think I have that kind of energy. I'm going to go ahead and use an E-tank for safety. I gotta wait for these friends to let me through. They cause a lot of lag on stream, so some of them I like to kill, and that speeds it up just slightly. Hey, look, a Met! It's like it's an actual Mega Man game. What a wild concept. Oh, the dude in the hazmat suit, by the way, that is Eco Man. He's now called Radioactive Man. He was the sprite for the original character of this game, but he was given second billing to Mega Man. It must be really, really sad to be fired and have the thing that you were fired. Could you, like, actually run into my bullets? I'm not leaving until you run into my bullets. I guess I'm leaving. Fine. It must be really sad to, like, lose your job and, you know, like, it's given to someone who's, like, really famous and top billing, and it's the worst thing they've ever made. You are weak to L. Have the L. Do you have any more donations? One donation would be perfect right now.
I have a reminder about our awesome shirt.
Go right ahead.
The Yeti is donating $5 per Frostbite Tile shirt sold to Malala Fund. You can find the shirts at theyeti.com, and it is super, 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 super cute.
It is a really good shirt. I'm probably going to get two. All right, so this is Wily's Castle. It is the final level in the game. It is one long level, and it's a kind of elongated boss rush, kind of similar to like Mega Man 1, where you don't face them all in a row. It is pretty rough, but I'm sure I can pull it out in the end, because I can actually see the bullets, and that's pretty nice. That's a luxury I can't always afford with Mega Man DOS. Although they do honestly kind of blend in anyway. Like on this kind of blue and green background, like the blue bullets still kind of blend in. Oh, okay. You are weak to oil. Goodbye, friend. Yeah, so Pabusvolt, shoutouts to Pabusvolt. That is my favorite Mega Man abbreviation. The previous game, by the way, Mega Man 1 for DOS, I personally think it is better. I've had people tell me they think this game is better, but my reasoning for why it is worse is Mega Man DOS 1 only has 3 Robot Masters, and this has 6, so it is double the length, and you have to play it for longer. That is why it is worse. But in all like honesty, the big reason why it is worse is because of the swimming. The swimming kind of sucks. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's fine. I think I have 1 life left. Yes, I do. Well, I hope I do not die. I'm making okay time, all things considered, to be honest. If this game, if it looks like I'm not doing too great, I really want you to play this video game. Go ahead and tell me on Twitter as well that you played this video game and you apologize to me and you may grovel at my feet. Goodbye, friend. A lot of the robot masters are just so easy to take out when you know their weakness. Otherwise, they're kind of annoying. What a surprise. I'm going to grab this E-Tank. Dr. Wily can be a bit frustrating without an E-Tank. Because it's not exactly RNG getting hit by him, but it is obnoxious. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. Oh, he sniped me. We did like a standoff. You are weak to B. I honestly like Mega Man Sprite. He's a chunky boy, but like it's kind of adorable. Just something about it is like kind of enjoyable to look at for me. I don't know what it is. It's just kind of cute. Okay, so that extra health was actually extremely kind of the video game. That's one of the reasons why I don't think my record will be beaten. I didn't have to use a single E-Tank because the game kept giving me health. A lot of this game is tanking shots. Goodbye, Torchman. All right, one last battle. Well, two last battles, technically. So time will be coming up in just a second. One thing to note is that this game, the first game misspelled Wily in every single time it tried to say his name, and they called him Willey, W-I-L-E-Y. They spelled Wily correctly everywhere here except for the final screen. So I guess we were lied to, and we're actually fighting Dr. Willey. I'm sorry that I'm ruining your house, Dr. Willey. I'm sure you've done nothing wrong except for climate crimes. Those are pretty wrong. We're going to go ahead and get a bunch of shark energy. I don't know what shark energy is like, but it sure is a thing. Welcome to Dr. Wily's rave party. And just smack him full of that shark energy. You have to be careful not to be too close to the goop, because if you get knocked into the goop, it will instantly kill you. And get ready on time. Time. Dr. Willey has surrendered. Mega Man has saved the planet from destruction. But will it last? And there it is. That is Mega Man 3 for DOS. It's a video game. If you like games like this, you would love my channel. I play a lot of garbage. Yeah, I actually really do enjoy this game. I'm not sure I'd recommend it, but if you have a fondness for kind of seeing the positive in things that most people view negative, it is a game worth checking out and seeing what you think. But yeah, that was Mega Man 3. I think that's my final run, unless I have backups. No, I have Learning with Liz. I have Learning with Liz. So I can't remember if it's tomorrow or the day after. It's on the schedule. I will be learning, I will be teaching people how to play a video game that you choose. It's on Friday. On Friday, I will be teaching someone a game. You get to choose what it is with your donations to the Malala Fund. Yeah. So I'll see you then. I'll probably see you throughout the week anyway, because I am the Cataclysm coordinator. If something's going wrong, I will fix it, and I will do backup runs. I'm going to bed. I slept on that couch today, and I haven't gotten any sleep since. So I'm going to go to bed. Good night, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much, Liz. That was great. We have a couple donations that came in during that run. We have $5 from Amethyst205 that says, Mer. We also have a $10 donation from Klutz Lament. Had to donate during one of my favorite runners' runs. I always find Lizstar's runs entertaining, and donating to charity is icing on the cake. And we are now only $501.80 away from remaining the prettiest goose we could possibly be. Party Untitled Goose Game requires our beloved goose to get dressed up with a ribbon. If you rather we keep it, and instead of just getting rid of it, go ahead and get your donations in. I want to see the goose with the ribbon. You want to see the goose with the ribbon. If this incentive gets met, Studio Goose will get a ribbon. It's a really good ribbon and a really good goose, and that goose deserves a ribbon. And as a reminder, SGDQ 2020 submission is open from March 4th to 14th for both runners and volunteers. You'll be able to submit at gamesdonequick.com. And now we're going to have an ad for Malala Fund.
मैं चाहती हूँ कि मेरी जो दलित वर्ग के लोग हैं, वंचित वर्ग के लोग हैं, मुसहर हैं, मुस्लिम हैं, इन सभी समुदाय के बच्चियाँ और बच्चे दोनों ही पढ़ लिख कर के बहुत आगे जाएं, जिससे गरीबी और सामाजिक रूप से जो बदलाव आना चाहिए वो आ सके।
India is one of the biggest democracies in the world. The challenges that girls are facing vary depending on which part of India you talk about. But in some places, you can get discriminated. You may not be able to get access to education. You may not be allowed to get into a school. Girls may not find a school nearby in her village, or she may not feel safe because there's the issue of sexual harassment or abuse when she goes from her home to school. This is something that needs our attention, and that Malala Fund is right now working on.
मेरा नाम रीता है। मैं सामुदायिक कल्याण और विकास संस्थान की सचिव के पद पे काम करती हूँ। मेरी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का गोल है कि मैं दलित और वंचित वर्ग के बच्चों, विशेषकर महिलाओं और बच्चियों के लिए उनकी शिक्षा और उनकी आजीविका के लिए काम करती हूँ। हमारे जो ग्रामीण क्षेत्र हैं इसमें शिक्षा की स्थिति बहुत बुरी है। 8वीं के बाद बच्चियां जो हैं खास करके वो ड्रॉप आउट हो जाती हैं, क्योंकि उनके पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं होता, कि उनके पेरेंट्स के पास इतना पैसा नहीं होता कि वो पढ़ा सकें किसी को। तो वो ज़्यादातर लड़कियों को वो घर के काम, खेतों के काम ज़्यादातर ये बच्चियां संभालती हैं। तो हम लोग जब मलाला फंड के साथ हम लोग काम करना शुरू किए तो सबसे पहले हम लोग यही देखे कि सबसे ज़्यादा ड्रॉप आउट बच्चियाँ किस गांव में हैं। जिस जगह पे ड्रॉप आउट बच्चियों की संख्या ज़्यादा होती है हम पहले वहाँ पर सेंटर शुरू करते हैं, और 6 महीने के बाद देखते हैं कि जब ये बच्चियाँ कुछ पढ़ लिख गई और उनको हम इनरोल करा दिए, और इनरोल कराने के बाद भी हम देखते हैं कि वो ठहराव हो रहा है स्कूल में कि नहीं हो रहा है, तब फिर हम दूसरे गाँव में सेंटर को चेंज करते हैं। अभी तक हमने रिजल्ट देखे हैं कि 571 की संख्या हम अचीव कर चुके हैं, इनको इनरोल करा चुके हैं और स्कूल में इनका ठहराव हो चुका है। इस साल का जो हमारा टारगेट है वो भी इतना ही का है, और फिर अगले साल हम देखेंगे जो बच्चियां बचेंगी उनका फिर हम इनरोल कराएंगे।
ये लोग सोचते हैं कि लड़कियां पढ़कर क्या करेंगी, कुछ करेंगी तो है नहीं, सिर्फ पढ़ाने से उनका पैसा खर्च होगा। और लड़कों को पढ़ाएंगे तो लड़के कुछ कर सकते हैं, उनको कमा कर खिलाएंगे, और लड़कियां क्या करेंगी, कुछ नहीं।
मलाला फंड के आने से जो हमारी लड़कियों पे और हमारी संस्था पे दोनों पे बहुत ज़्यादा प्रभाव पड़ा है। और लड़कियां जो स्कूल नहीं जाती थी, जिनको बिल्कुल लग रहा था कि नहीं एजुकेशन कुछ नहीं है, वो बहुत ज़्यादा अवेयर हुई हैं और अब स्कूल जाने के लिए बहुत तत्पर हुई हैं।
आर्थिक तंगी से मेरी पढ़ाई रुक गई थी। मलाला फंड के लोग आए, मेरे माता पिता से जागरूक करवाए और मेरे एडमिशन करवाए, तब से मेरी पढ़ाई चालू होने लगी।
फ्यूचर में इन बच्चियों को बहुत आगे बढ़ाना है, एजुकेशन के मामले में, लाइवलीहुड के मामले में इन्हें बहुत आगे ले जाना है। यही मेरा सपना है, यही मेरा प्लान भी है।
Welcome back to Frost Fatales. I just want to take a moment to remind you, Frost Fatales and other hotfix events and shows are brought to you by viewers like you. Your subscriptions and bits help keep the channel running for these fun events, including shows like Frost Fatales, Random Number Generation, Retro Reboot, Time Capsule, Learning with Liz, and more. So thank you all so much for your generosity. Also, we are now only $471.80 away from the pretty goose. If you want to see the goose in the game, keep the bow, and you want to see the goose on the camera get a bow, go ahead and donate to that incentive. I think it's super awesome, and I personally really want to see the goose on camera get the bow. And we also have our incentive for the Undertale Hug the Goat. Final boss of Undertale is a huge jerk, a huge jerk. But after all is said and done, the choice is yours. Do they deserve our forgiveness? Do they deserve a hug? I think they do. We are at $455.11 out of $1,500 for that. And now we're going to go ahead and see a Twitch ad. And who will that be? Welcome back. We have a $5 donation from D. Schneider. They say, "You're right. That goose does deserve a ribbon." Doting just because you were so convincing. Thank you. I really, truly think the goose deserves a ribbon. And that brings us to only needing $471.80 to give that goose a ribbon. Let's get those donations in. This all goes, of course, to Malala Fund. Malala Fund is working for a world where every girl can learn and lead. With more than 130 million girls out of school today, they're breaking down barriers that hold girls back through investing in local education activists, advocating to hold leaders accountable, and amplifying girls' voices. We have a $2 donation from Bakuman84. Good luck to all the runners. Thank you so much. We do still have the bids open for naming the fallen human in Undertale. So if you want to see your name get in, it has a 6 character limit. You can go ahead and donate to that incentive. It cannot be named after any other characters in game. And one of the other wonderful incentives we have is only $1,044.89 away from being met, and that is Hug the Goat. The final boss of Undertale is a huge jerk. A huge jerk. But after all is said and done, the choice is yours. Do they deserve our forgiveness? Do they deserve a hug? How can you say no to that? Of course they deserve a hug. We have a $25 donation from Evelyn235. I should be sleeping. Thanks. You're welcome. And I just wanted to take a moment to personally thank everyone involved in this event, whether you are watching, donating, running a game, just volunteering, staff, everyone. All of this couldn't be done without every single one of you, and it means so much. And just thank everyone involved. I'm just really, really excited that we could be doing this for Malala Fund. It's such a great charity. And that is all for my time here with everyone tonight. I hope you guys have just a wonderful day, evening, night, wherever you're at, and keep on watching.
All right, hello everybody. I am LLK. Let's get some donations in for Malala Fund. This is Frost Fatales 2020. I am going to do some late night shifts here. This is going to be pretty good stuff. We have some really nice bid challenges coming up. The Sonic Mania Uninterrupted OST only has $5 out of 1,000. What even is that? Get that money in there. That soundtrack is amazing. We need to hear all of it. All of it, all of it, all of it. However, we also have Sonic Mania and Knuckles mode, which is extremely hilarious. You can have Knuckles and Knuckles. You can have Tails and Knuckles, Sonic and Knuckles. Extremely good. We have $322.84 out of $1,000. Let's get that met. Let's get that met as well. We have almost met the Untitled Goose Game Remain a Pretty Goose challenge. We have $1,028.20 out of $1,500, so that's almost met there. For Undertale, we have the incentive to hug the goat. We can be nice to the goat or be mean, but we have $455 out of $1,500. And all of your donations can just go to any of those incentives. For example, we have a $25 donation from Luke Axelrod. They do not have a comment, but thank you so much for your generosity. And with that, it's the great